EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Detroit Lions.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. He's going to let not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
We go tonight. 180.
Goff going to open up with a throw. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they bring him down when not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16 and very quickly a first down.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
120. Cut.
Now Goff going to hold on to it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
It's a gain of 10 yards.
And a Lions
good for a Lions first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Goff. Coming across, he's got it in the hands of Williams. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there.
28 yards.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
Detroit Lions.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get about 8 out of that one. But still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it
really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, rip list.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Throwing right away is Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's caught. And he will take this one in. that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense
at their
will
own
take over.
23-yard line.
So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll go play action with Goff. Nowhere to go. He is taken down
by Chris Jones. A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Chiefs on top. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Cut! 180! Turbo set!
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions are on top. It's now 10-7.
Lions 10, Chiefs 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Fight on these two. 15. Let's go, Ollie.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a
bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
At the 29-yard line.
throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the outside. Catch made by Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco.
The ball carrier. Alex Anzalone on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
13-yard line.
Yellow. Long.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Lions,
It's a
all
gain of a
their
yard.
first time out.
And it's
Talk
third
things over
down.
before 3rd down.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off
a
this
gain of
drive
11.
with a touchdown.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Pacheco. And he's not going to get in. In
Isaiah
fact,
Pacheco,
he'll lose
ball
yardage.
carrier.
They push him
A
backwards.
4-yard loss on the play.
Here's the third
Second
and final
and
timeout
goal
for the Lions.
at the 5-yard line.
And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Yellow.
One more time with Pacheco. And he'll get
Isaiah
3 yards
Pacheco.
here, down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the
After
2-yard
putting
line.
together what's been a
gain
long
of
and
3
methodical
yards.
drive, they
It's
suddenly
now
find themselves
third
on the
and
verge
goal.
of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
They'll run with Pacheco. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did
Short
not.
of the goal line.
And
A
now,
gain of a yard.
the tension
It's
mounts.
now fourth
Fourth
and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Chance to get the lead before the break. Here we go. 4th down and goal.
Hero 15. Yellow. Hey, 57.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime.
Yellow.
They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Now Mahomes. Is caught, and he's not going to get this. They
Complete
stopped
to
him at the
Marquise
goal
Brown.
line. It's a turnover, on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Complete to Jameson Williams. He's out of bounds at his own 8-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
By 20.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He was
They'll try again here.
Christian
2nd
Fulton.
and 10. On play action. Goff. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Easy.
Play action here. Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23
Terrific
yards.
start to this drive.
That's good.
Gain of
for
23
Kansas
and a
City
first down.
Chiefs. First
And this is
down.
where the speed of your inside
First and
receivers are so
10 at the
critical. He
43-yard
lines up in the
line.
right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will score. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass
Harrison
downfield
Butker on for the
and
point
bringing
after.
it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike,
kick
and then
is
a
good.
beautiful throw. The accuracy of
score.
the throw is what allowed the
14.
receiver not only to
Lions
secure the
10.
catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Harrison Butker to kick off
So now
for
it's
Kansas
Butker
City.
following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail
Lions
through
take
the
over
end zone
first and
for
10.
a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here you go.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse.
The wide
And
receiver
he'll work
carries on the
forward
end
for about
around.
4. It's
The
2nd down.
tackle made by Christian Fulton. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
180. Hey, Todd.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he'll give it up on the pitch. And he's going to take his past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
That's good.
So, Mike, you know by now my
First
philosophy
down.
on 3rd down. If it was up to me,
First and 10
I don't
at
even
the
want to be in
46-yard
3rd
line.
down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground
Gibbs,
game
the
and
ball carrier.
pick up a fresh set of
The
downs.
tackle made by Christian Fulton. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at
Ball on
the
the
47-yard
47-yard
line.
line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Here you go, Todd.
Once again, it's Gibbs. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's
Give
a gain
them
of
14
14
on
yards.
that one. First
And
down,
the
Detroit.
Lions first
Remember
down.
this one thing, Mike. It is
First and
not
10
how
at the
well or how
40-yard
often
line.
you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run
To
for.
Jameson Williams. Taken down back at the 42.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
11. 11.
From the gun, it's Goff. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down.
Makes it 3rd and
This may
3.
look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Goff. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. One's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And it'll be 2nd down.
24-yard line.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On 2nd down, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
That's
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Detroit Lions.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
By Chris Jones.
Chris Jones.
An 8-yard
in for the
loss on the
sack.
play.
It
It's
is a
now
loss of
3rd down.
8. And now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Goff to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown.
What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and give themselves this big win?
Makes the score Lions 17, Chiefs 14.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's second down.
Hey, yellow. Hey, Ripley. Let's go, Lou, lady.
They put Kelsey in motion. They'll drop to throw. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22
Mahomes
yards.
finding Rice
And a
for the Kansas City first
Chiefs.
down.
First down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays
First
like
and
these
10
are
at the
definitely going to help as you
47-yard
work your
line.
way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
Why not go
Kansas
back to
City
him?
Chiefs.
That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Yellow. Where's that?
Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Pacheco. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Malcolm Rodriguez.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Let's go, line. Hey, 15.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He pulls it in around the 5. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Butker on for the point
And
after.
Butker on for the extra point. He knocks it
The
through.
kick is good.
And the Chiefs move out in front
Makes
by
the
4.
score.
Chiefs 21-17.
Lions 17. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll work this one
The
past
Lions
the
take
25
over first
to right
and
about
10
the 28-yard
their
line.
own 28-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Cut.
Here's a zone read to start the drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Loftus on the stop.
The Lions
10
call their
yards
first
on the
time
pickup.
out. And it
It's
comes
second
with
and
15
inches
seconds to play
at
in the
the
game.
38-yard line.
Now second and inches. To throw is Goff. Going left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of
It's
midfield.
a gain of 20.
Now they burn
That's
the
good
timeout.
for
They are in
Lions.
that gray
First
area.
down.
You might be able to get in 2
First
plays,
and
but
10 at the
maybe
42-yard
just
line.
one left in this game. We'll see. On first down, it's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from downtown Detroit.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Detroit Lions. Kicker Jake Bates has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. This one deep into the landing zone, returnable from the 2-yard line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Right to the air. Here's Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Adams.
Stafford's pass.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
A gain of 9.
A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. And the tight end goes in motion left. Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Rams first down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Stafford. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
Brings up
I don't see
second
more of them
and
trying
10.
to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Williams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
A gain of
Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
12-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Hey, 22! Omaha, ready to move!
Now it's Stafford. And that nearly an interception here on his opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Coverage by Jack Campbell.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Man, and he hits him in stride. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now they bring the tight end in motion right. Stafford looks to throw again. Touchdown! Colby Parkinson from a yard out. And the Rams put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Like 20. What?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
And the Lions
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
We go. Like 20.
On the end around, here comes Williams. Escapes the defender. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
We go tonight.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Well, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
By Kobe Turner.
It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
180. What's that?
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
17 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Detroit Lions, first down.
180.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And right side, they're going to go option here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Intended for Jameson
2 minutes
Williams.
on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Brings up 2nd down.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
Hold on. Check. What? 180. Turbo.
They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he stopped immediately there.
He was brought down.
Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that run. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Turbo set.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Williams.
The Lions turned away on 4th down.
Turnover on downs.
And that will force a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead and try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 9 yards.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Rams first down.
Alert! Ready! 53! 250! Easy, alert!
Again, it's Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
For number 19.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready! 59! Yellow waiting! 11! Moving behind.
To the air again, Stafford. That one complete down the field to Smith.
Of 22 yards.
The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down, Rams.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
32! 21! 32!
Here's Stafford. And it's caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
That's
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. It moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They get this in left. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua as the first half is winding down. And the Rams go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Lions, nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now a 2nd and 10.
We go tonight. 180.
On play action, Goff gonna fake the end around and look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions situations, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before break here. Goff. Now he's loose at the 40. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
It's in the game.
Never get a look at Coach Matt. Should be a special one.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Set, hunt. 45, white. Hey, raw steel. Ready.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he swallowed up near the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Malcolm Rodriguez on the stop. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he's going to have the Packers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
That's good for a Packers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, full fury. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they're really incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Coverage by Terry.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Malcolm Rodriguez.
3rd and 9 here.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd
Here's Love.
down.
He'll try and do this himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
force a punting situation.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Steel, black. Mega.
They're going to try and throw. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10.
The Packers.
And now Love going to change things up.
A 28-yard gain. And the Packer first down.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Here we go. Strike. Red, 38. Ready.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Packers.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to...
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Christian Watson from 4 yards out. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Lions nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 22.
180.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught. Down to the 10. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown.
Touchdown, Lions.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
In fact, there's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
33, yellow. Hey, check mega. Go. Set, go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Love. And this pass broken up. The contact, well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's now.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
Let's go now. Smash, red, steal, block 40. Striker, striker. Hut, hut.
On 4th down, Love. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete.
Intended
So
for
certainly
Jaden
an
Reed.
interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hold on.
Goff going to move his guys around a bit.
What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Gibbs, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Our score after 1. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. As they've got it 2nd and 7. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And he is going to lose yardage here.
The ball carrier.
It goes as a loss of 6.
Back at the 41-yard
And now 3rd down.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
3rd down and 13.
Tonight.
Now Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
That's good.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all.
1st and 10.
That's what this offense can do when they
line.
get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Tonight. What's that?
Back to throw. Goff. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs from 13 yards out. And the Lions have taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown.
The
It had
kicker
all
on
of those
for the
elements.
extra
Hey,
point.
you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that,
It's a gain
and
of
maybe they get this
16
game tied up.
yards. That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Jacobs, the
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard
They
gain.
work now on
Brings up
2nd and 9.
9. At the 43-yard line.
Black, 95. Edo blue. Drill green. Hey, check mega.
Working out of the gun. Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Intended for
A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
Down, ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10.
Come on, cut.
And quickly out wide, this is Watson.
Love's pass.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion.
Christian
And it'll be
Watson.
2nd down.
2 yards.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot and run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Love. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take possession as they've got it at the...
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off in Detroit. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down over the 31. They get an even 10 on that play.
A gain of 10
and the Lions have a first down.
And the Lions.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
Running it with David Montgomery. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Off play action, Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
Jameson Williams.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
180.
From the gun, Goff. Well, there's another one to Williams. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
It's a gain of 28
Just awesome,
yards.
Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
180.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Lions finish up an excellent opening series.
Touchdown, Lions!
Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Rasheen Ali on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for Ravens first down. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down. Here's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
And you just get the playoff. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end. Of our first quarter. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter. Ravens in possession. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Look at that power. Deep left side. We had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to Jarrett loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. On 4th down, snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
A gain of 19
How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's first down at the 41. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's second down.
Derrick Henry, the ball
that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Lamar's going to keep this one. And he's caught after a gain about 2. Kobe Joseph after the stop. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Pistol snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Amik Robertson takes it away. Well, great team defense there. No matter where he looks, Brock, there seemed to be a defender there, including where the pass eventually went, and that was why it was intercepted.
Such a disciplined rep there from the defense. As a QB, you try to extend the play to break them down defensively. Nobody did. And as a quarterback in that case, you don't have a lane to go and the field is shrinking. You've got to throw that ball in the 5th row.
On the play.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Lions leading here at Ford Field. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Hey, Shell! Not! Like! Turbo set!
Going to the ground again on first. Free up the middle, gets a breakaway! There it is, touchdown Detroit! The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown!
The kicker on for the extra point.
Point after up and good from Bates.
Good.
And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Lions 14. Ravens nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Lamar. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Hey, report! Report!
Jackson now on third. Forced out to his right. He's making a bid for it. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Buying some time right. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off.
Baltimore
on first down, Jackson. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Next point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens jump the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35.
A gain of
pickup of 17. And the Lions have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
At the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Chip, 180.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. He's going to push one deep down the right. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down.
What's that?
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. Can't get the trick play away, though. They take him down before he can throw it. Detroit calls timeout. It's second.
It leads to second down.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Off to the air now. Big strike here to Williams. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
22 out of that play.
And the
that is good for Detroit first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action here with Goff. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's a pickup
just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Second and 4.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The final throw before the break. Chased out to his right. Now he'll try a deep shot to the other side of the field. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Ali to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Aiden Hutchinson.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Lamar out of the pistol.
21-yard line.
Completed over the middle. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now Jackson off the play action. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. Goes to the hurry up here.
Jackson sacked. A loss of 12 yards. It's second down.
Now here's Lamar. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Lions have recovered it.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body, and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
They've got first down here from the 36. Drive starts with an option, right? The lateral goes haywire, live ball. And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
A
Nearly saw them trade fumbles there on back-to-back plays, Brock, but a chance recovery kept one turnover from answering another.
Okay, can we please?
Yeah,
can we please hold on to the football? Somebody! I'm sorry, I'm losing my mind up here. And you know what the defenders are going to do? They're going to smell blood in the water, and they're going to be swinging as wildly as I am here in the booth. Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Here he goes, third and long. Tipped in the air, and it's intercepted! And the Ravens are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38.
Intercepted by the Ravens.
Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that. Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
A design run, Jackson keeping it. And tackled just in time to prevent that first down. That brings up fourth and maybe a yard.
At the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up fourth down.
Back to throw it.
And less than a yard.
To his wide out, it's a screen. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains!
A gain of 4 yards.
Keep that defense on its heels.
For a Baltimore first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Ravens.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, report!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So second down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Connection made with his running back down the middle.
Complete to
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens tie things up at 14.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A start on the ground with Gibbs. By a man, he's in the clear. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 33-yard line.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
What? 180!
Now Goff taking off with it. Now a pitch to Gibbs. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Here goes tonight. 180.
Now Goff taking off with it. They pitch it out to him here. There he goes on the right side. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a fourth-quarter lead. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yeah, just put another one on there, Kay. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to bind him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Ali to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. A draw now. This is Henry. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
It's a gain of 11.
Gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
On the tackle. Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yards. And it's third down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Ravens down by 7. Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long. He's back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ballgame. And that's going to make it just about worst-case scenario for this offense, Brock. It is fourth and long. Before that play clock can reach 0, John Harbaugh signals for a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down.
Hey, report!
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. Trying to force it on fourth, and it's intercepted! Kirby Joseph picks it.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
He's taken down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Super one.
They're going to pass it here. Screen here for Gibbs. Works the sideline to the 30. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Gotta be a pretty good actor.
First down.
Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass.
Line.
When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
He was tackled
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one.
A gain of 9.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Trying to sneak here, Goff. And he will have the Lions first down. They can start to celebrate now. This one's over.
Fourth down? Absolutely. Third down? Sure, why not? But second and short? Not too often you see a sneak right there. Hard for me to really criticize when you move those chains.